I think I heard Mr. Casey Jones's voice somewhere in this demo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Tom just killed him.
I know.
Oh, sorry, Casey Jones.
That was brutal as well. We didn't even listen to Casey's voiceover.
No.
You just popped him.
What am I
Wow.
like? What am I like? Oh no!
It's DirtyHarolds. He's making a game called Shaz. And it's fantastic. It's based off a community character that has been extremely popular. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I am good, thank you.
I am also good.
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 We are enjoying
Can you hear me
ourselves.
okay?
Yes.
Yeah, thank
Hello.
you so much for coming on to talk to us about Shaz today. Shaz that is now playable in the Dreamiverse.
Yes.
This demo.
Finally.
So exciting. You were indeed working on Shaz as Ali wrote in the magazine. Shouldn't you be working on
Yes.
Shaz?
I
You
love
were.
that was awesome.
Yeah. Good old It's All Star. So yes, so you've worked on Shaz. It is now here, and we're going to play a little bit of the demo today while we chat to you about the Shaz extended universe. I suppose is that a thing?
Sounds good.
I
think
jump
so.
Fantastic. So yeah, why don't you introduce yourselves to anybody who's not heard of you before? Tell us who you are, where you're from. Go for it.
I am Ben. I'm DirtyHarolds from Australia. I live in Queensland,
Beautiful.
and I love playing Dreams.
Oh, well, we'd love having you playing Dreams and making amazing, really funny stuff in Dreams. I know the kind of funny lads are really a massive fan of Shaz, so we have got to get them playing this demo. So yeah, this is the
Yes, that'd
thing.
be awesome.
Like, Shaz is playable now. We've got this demo here. It's so funny. I played a little bit before. But yeah, why don't you tell us about the character of Shaz? Obviously, he's kind of a name in the community now, has been for several years. Why don't you give us the little artist's impression of Shaz?
So Shaz is like a little lovable larrikin. Bit hard to explain, really.
I mean, the mullet says it all, really.
Yeah, a combination of people that I've met while I'm growing up and from the town I live in. Yeah,
That's amazing.
Just, they always got funny stories, and just
Like an amalgamation of loads of people.
yeah,
you met.
amalgamation of different.
Yeah,
different
totally.
people. Yeah.
That's a common technique for artists, I think, is to steal from a bunch of people they know and be like, cool, I'm making you into a character. Now, you may be able to hear on camera.
Love the use of the DualShock with the microphone.
Yeah, that is the DualShock speaker, everyone. If that's what you're hearing, is someone's radioing in Shaz as he does this heist. Yeah, how did you come up with Shaz? Did you just make a cube one day and put some hair on it and thought it was funny? Is that...
For the Dreams Have Meanings, what are they called? Creation challenges. 1 week it was the challenge was cube, and that was the only thing. So I made a cube that rolled around, a little platformer, and people liked it. So I thought, last DreamsCom I just made it into a little character and threw together some voices and made a trailer, and that's how Shaz was born.
It's so good. It's so funny. I love this like magnetic mechanic we're seeing here in the demo. It's really amusing, which makes me think, and I wanted to ask you, does Shaz have metal bones, or like what is his bone situation in there? Because I mean, how does this even work? What's the law?
That'll be uncovered in the full story.
Oh, nice.
Oh, interesting.
Nice.
So yeah, so the story for this demo and the game so far is that Shaz is performing a heist and quite a lot of robot murder. That
A lot of robot murder.
Tom is taking a
Yeah, so
fantastic.
this is about halfway through the game. I wanted to get into the action bit of it because the start of it's in the town, getting to know what's going on and why Shaz likes to destroy robots.
Well, you know, sometimes they just ask for it. A lot of them are
Need it.
talking. I think I heard Mr. Casey Jones's voice somewhere in this demo, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Tom just killed him.
I know.
Oh, sorry, Casey Jones.
That was brutal as well. We didn't even listen to Casey's voiceover.
No.
You just popped him.
What am I
Wow.
like? What am I like? Oh no!
Oh, it's so fabulous.
Because
Oh, we're on
So
it,
yeah, I
buddy.
plan.
oh, sorry, go on, Ben.
I plan to have on so this magnet thing's like a little thing for each. So each level's gonna have its own little mechanic.
Right.
So
Yeah.
this level's about the magnet, and then the next one will be about a jetpack, I think.
Yes, I've seen some of the jetpack footage. I feel like somewhere I've seen
Yeah.
Shaz boosting
I think
around.
it's in
on
the trailer.
jetpack. Yeah, for sure. That's why we've got to play that after
Yeah,
this.
we'll play the trailer at the end.
So good. Here it goes.
Ben, you announced Shaz at last year's DreamsCom, didn't you?
Yes.
And you had the playable booth, which was the first playable booth any of us
Yes.
experienced, and it was just
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah, and now this year's booth is horrible.
You've been busy. You've been a busy man with the actual game.
Right?
Well, I was trying to make a trailer inside the booth. So
Right.
I had to like step it up a bit, and then that didn't work. So then I went, oh, I have to make a demo now. So I started on the demo.
You were like, I've got to get to work, else people are
Yeah.
going to be tapping their feet. But yeah. Oh, Tom. Oh, the robot. No, he was like you.
Oh, he was like me. Sorry, I'm too trigger happy.
I mean, he probably also deserved it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really interested to find out why Shaz hates robots so much. So great. I also love all of the Australianisms
Yeah.
that Shaz talks in that I've never heard of. Like, Calm Your Farm is really good. Have you got any other favourites that that made it
That
in?
was actually that voice of Bundy is my sister,
No.
and she was over here recording some voices, and she just said it,
Oh, it's so good.
It's so
just
good.
ad-libbed it. It's like, okay, that sounds good.
That's the thing about comedy games. I feel like so much greatness of them comes from like really improvisational moments. Like how
Yeah.
do you? That's the thing. How do you make a funny game? I feel like that's such a difficult question in game development, and lots of people struggle with it. But it kind of sounds like you just like roll with it and go with the flow, and like just collaborate with people in your life. I guess,
Yeah.
Is there much of a formula, or are you just kind of seeing where the wind takes
There's
you?
not much of a script. It's like, yeah, straight off, whatever. Like
Off the top of the dome?
press record and start talking.
It's amazing. It's so good. But there is a story, it sounds like, and you've got an idea of Shaz's past, his wishes, his desires, and his motivations for these robots.
Yeah, so Shaz's mother, who's played by Lotta,
Yes.
is that she runs Trina Industries, which is this company that makes the robots.
I love the
They're
name. I love the name of China Industries. Like
Yes.
like trying to
very-
take over the world. Or
Yes,
it definitely translates. Oh, release robots. What are we doing here? See, I haven't played this little bit of the demo yet.
Yeah.
Oh no, are you frying?
I'm feeling in relation to Shaz now to destroy these robots.
Right. You're really embodying the
It's
character.
really satisfying.
I
It
have
is
to
fun.
say, the shooting mechanics are really satisfying
Yeah.
on this. I love that puzzle earlier on where you have to like shoot the switch like other ways. I think it's really creative, like using it not for only combat, but
Yeah,
also to like
absolutely.
interact with the environment. I love that you can shoot out the lights and stuff. It's so cool.
I'll let a few go.
I was hoping it'd come across. I wouldn't need a prompt to say shoot it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, great
seems
job.
like everyone's doing it.
Yeah, it's always really hard to tell, isn't it? You're like, how much do I tutorialize? And then is it not fun if you always put a big flashing light on everything? It's
Yeah.
really tricky game dev decisions to make for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, when are we going to expect Shaz to be done? Am I putting you on the spot here? With pressure. I feel like
did-
we all got to ask you.
I planned to have it out last year, so we'll see.
So you're like, well, last year technically.
Hopefully, I'm thinking of releasing it in 2 parts, so part 1 and part 2,
Oh, amazing.
so that I can get something out before Christmas.
Oh, that's fantastic! Like a little episodic kind of
perfect
way.
Christmas present.
Oh, so we can all play it for Christmas and enjoy it. That's gonna be really, really fun.
I hope so. We'll see.
Okay, well, we definitely got to get it in front of Blessing and Greg.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm definitely going to
Yes.
give them a heads up on that demo, because their reaction to the announcement last year was priceless. So,
Yeah, it's good.
yeah, hold on to your seats, everybody, because it is a journey.
Ben, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Always lovely chatting to
Nice to
you.
speak to you.
You
So
too,
good
man.
to chat to you. And yeah, we'll speak to you later. Let's watch the trailer.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.